This is my Ferrari SF90 Stradale, which I've had just about a year now. I know this because this big green wrench just showed up on my dash, which means, well, it's time to go in for its yearly service. Actually, it's free, well, not free, but included with the original price of the car. Service is included with this car for 7 years. Over the past year, I've beaten about just every stock car I've raced and even some modified ones, from Ferraris, Porsches, McLarens, Acuras, and some others. But that one that always seems to get away is that pesky Tesla Plaid. So in my quest to make my SF90 quicker, I decided to put some stickier tires on, these Toyo R888R tires. After a lot of exhaustive and brutal launch testing of the Ferrari's V8 twin turbocharged with 3 electric motors making 1,000 horsepower, these are the results. Hey everybody, Brooks from Drag Times here. With the never-ending quest of quicker times and better acceleration, I'm putting a set of Toyo tires on the Ferrari SF90 and see if we can get some better times both on the street and at the strip. So if you want to check it out over here, we got both tires. This is the original Pilot Sport Cup 2 tire that comes in the car. Now after about a year, these started to kind of slide and not be as sticky. And these require a lot of heat to be sticky as well. The Toyos are much more tolerant with being very sticky. Oddly enough, they are the exact same size. They're 315 30/20s. These are the Proxy R888R tires, and these are the Cup Sport 2s that come on the car. Now, usually the Toyos are a little bit heavy, so there's probably a little bit of a weight penalty with that extra traction. So we can test that out right here. We will turn on our scale, and let's see what we got here. Here's the OEM tire. We were at 29 pounds, 8 ounces. Let's throw on the Toyo tire. It feels heavier for sure. And there you go, 32 pounds. So roughly 3 pounds heavier per tire. So about 6 pounds heavier on the SF90 to sacrifice for some better traction. So I have my mobile tire guy come out, swap the tires, and they are on the car right now. Of course, we are coming up just on 1 year with the SF90, and the tire looks great on here. And there you go. So Toyo R888R tires. We're going to do both street and drag strip testing. Now, as you know, my specs usually don't include a bunch of crazy expensive carbon fiber. One carbon fiber option I did add back here afterwards was this forged carbon license plate frame from Simply Carbon Fiber. I also got their glasses on as well, and a carbon weave iPhone case. So link down in the description if you want to check out some of their products. Now previously, right before I put these tires on, I went out and did some testing. 0 to 60 was coming in about 2.5 seconds without the rollout and 2.3 with.
30, 60.
That's quick. So after swapping the tires, I tried over and over and over. Oy. And over. Oy. And sure enough, as you can see in those results, it dropped down to 2.3 seconds without the rollout. And with the rollout, we're down to 2.1 seconds on the street, which is identical to what it was running at the drag strip, as you see right here. Pretty awesome. Basically, with the Toyo tires, you can go 0 to 60 at 2.1 on the street or at the drag strip. The only big disadvantage of the Toyo tires is, well, they're not great in the rain, but the Cup 2 tires that are on here from the factory are not great raining either. However, the Toyo tires are quite a bit loud at the drag strip and at high speeds. You don't really notice it in the car, but from the outside you can really hear these things roar. And while the Cup 2 tires are quieter, partly because, well, they have this foam insulation inside. That certainly helps. Now, you might have noticed if you watched previous videos, my best time at the drag strip with the Toyos was 9:59, and my previously best on the OEM tires was like 9:52. However, weather was much better when I first ran the car, and the last trip out to Bradenton with the Toyos, the weather was miserable. It was like 2,000 DA. So I imagine with these Toyos, as the weather starts to cool off here in South Florida, we will get back to the track with some great DA and possibly get this car down to the 9.4 range in the quarter mile. I gotta say, 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds on the street for a gas vehicle. Well, this is a hybrid. I mean, it's got gas and electric. It's probably the best 0 to 60 time you're going to see, or the best launching car on the street. Next up might be the Bugatti Chiron or possibly the 992 Turbo S. However, I don't think either of those cars hitting 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds on the street. I think the only thing that has a chance of beating it is probably, well, we know it beats it. This car, the Plaid, actually did 0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds on the street. All right, so that's a wrap of Toyo tire testing on the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, helps the video and the channel. And upcoming, my McLaren 765 LT Spider is on the truck. It's in the US. It's on the way to McLaren of Palm Beach, and I'm thinking I'm gonna pick it up in the next couple days. So look for some stories both on Instagram and on YouTube of that being delivered. And then once we get it wrapped up and protected with Expel, we'll have that on the road and do some more testing. Thanks for watching.